and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all doing very, very well this here Saturday. Today's a sort of chatty catch-up video, really. Just thought I'd check in and do a little chatty video. I used to do these every month and I don't tend to do them as much anymore, but I like them. The only thing I do wish is that I had a cup of tea with it. Is it too much to ask you, David, to make me a cup of tea? You feeling up to it?
Yeah, I'll make you a cup of tea.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, you've got me on camera now, I can't say no.
Well, you can, because you're not feeling very well. Do you want to do it or not?
I'll make you a cup of tea.
He's going to make me a cup of tea. David's not feeling very well today. He feels a bit sick. But he has had a bit of toast with a scrape of jam on it. And would you say that's put your health up a few percentage marks?
Bit, yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So yeah, let's have a catch up. So first thing, I suppose, that's new since the last time I did one of those catch ups is that David and I got engaged, which is very, very exciting. I think one day, I don't know when, we'll probably do a video talking about it and maybe our plans for weddings and stuff like that, but just to sort of check in and say that we got engaged. I asked David to marry me, which was lovely, and he said yes. I had sort of had plans to do it for a while. Well, I had plans to do it for a while. I did it using the medium of a key ring, and had that made earlier this year, and I thought, oh, when shall I do it? Shall I do it like when we go to Centre Parks? We're going to Centre Parks earlier this year, and I was like, oh, shall I do it then? But we were with my family and I was like, oh, is that very romantic? Then lockdown happened and there's nowhere to go anywhere. Then we were due to go on holiday to France and that wasn't going to happen because of lockdown. And then what I thought we'd do, so we'd mentioned about we were going to put Christmas up early this year anyway, and we were going to do it sort of towards the end of November. It's my birthday at the end of November and we had a week off booked for then. Then when our holiday to France got cancelled, we sort of mentioned about maybe putting it up then, like November. And I was like, that would be the perfect time to ask David to marry me because we both love Christmas so much. We both love being at home. Yeah, so we put the tree up on last Tuesday. Wow, it's been like 10 days now we've been engaged, David. So we put the tree up last Tuesday, and there was also, because we've recently, and I'll talk about this a bit more later, but we've recently gone into lockdown in the UK, 2.0 lockdown, and the first time lockdown happened, we weren't able to get to our storage unit, so we were like thinking, oh, we're going to be able to get Christmas out because that's where we keep all our Christmas stuff. And I was thinking, oh, well, if I'm going to ask him to marry me, it sort of relies quite heavily on us spending a lovely day putting Christmas up. But we were able to get to it. And also, when we put Christmas up previously, although it's a lovely day of being Christmassy and putting nice things together, we don't always spend the day up together because David's normally back and forth to the Christmas to the Christmas unit. I mean, we may as well call it the Christmas unit, to the storage unit. I'm in here doing the tree, he'll be in the other room doing lights, etc, etc. So yeah, so I made sure, and I said to him, oh, if we're going to do it, I really want to spend the day together doing things together. So I made sure we did all that, and then after the Christmas tree was up and everything, I asked him to marry me and he said yes. So yeah, that was very, very lovely. And because that happened on the Tuesday, we then jetted to my parents and to David's parents to tell them that had happened before lockdown happened and we weren't able to see them. And I'd also booked us, so when France, our holiday to France got cancelled, I'd booked us a restaurant in Canterbury, which is a place where we both very much enjoy doing. Oh my god, we had such a lovely time. We went to it's called the Pig at Bridge Place. It was amazing, and they were just so lovely, and everything was so beautiful, and the food was amazing. They cook everything on their menus within 25 miles of the restaurant, and they've got their own kitchen garden. We had a walk around that afterwards. It was just the perfect day, and yeah, and then we went into lockdown on the Thursday. So, however, when I asked David if he would marry me after we got engaged and sort of sat there just sort of feeling a bit bemused being a couple of fiancés together, I did say to him, David, can I have a ring though? So we've ordered me a ring and it arrived today, so it just feels so weird, like, you know, like when you get a new haircut and you feel like your haircut's wearing you a bit. I really feel like everything I do I'm like, oh, there's a ring, because I've never worn rings. I think like back in my Chavia days, I used to have like a couple of like little gold rings that I'd wear, but this really feels like every time it catches my eye I'm like, oh, there it is. So yeah, it's lovely. I really like it. It's sort of like I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it very well, because my zoom isn't my bestest feature. Can we do it? Can we? Come on. No, it's not going to happen. well, anyway, it's 5 stones, 5 moonstones on a gold band, and I just really love it. So yeah, I'd picked 3 that I liked, and out of the 3, this was the one David liked the most and I liked the least. But the more it sat with me, I was like, yeah, I think that's going to go lovely. And we've actually ordered the wedding band as well, which is very, very helpful. First job we've done towards a wedding, but we haven't got sort of wedding plans or anything. We're just enjoying being engaged at the moment, which is really, really lovely. So yeah, so engaged and happy and just feeling really, yeah, like I said, a bit bemused actually that we're fiancés together. It feels very grown up, doesn't it? So yeah. But as I said, we went into lockdown in the UK, lockdown 2.0. This is the 2nd weekend that we've spent in lockdown. It also means that I will have a lockdown birthday, which is fine. Like, it's sad that I won't get to see friends. Like last year I had a lovely birthday day where I went to board game cafe with some of my friends, and then they came back here and we played more games, got a takeaway and stuff like that. So that's sort of like our level of socialising anyway. We're not big like goey outy people. So yeah, but it'll be different. My sister had a lockdown birthday earlier this year, and that was I mean, I'm speaking on her behalf here, but that was a lovely day. We popped around and stood on the doorstep while we gave her presents, and then in the evening we all got a takeaway from the same local restaurant, and then ate it over Zoom and did a little quiz and things like that. So that was a nice day. So I imagine it will go something a bit like that. I don't know. I think David might have some plans, but yeah. So I'm off that week as well. So I'll be getting prepped for Vlogmas, which is very exciting, and that leads me nicely into this little here notebook that I've got. So I signed up to Paper Gang. Well, actually, the story is, and I put this on my Instagram yesterday, I bought my cousin Laura a subscription to Paper Gang for her birthday. Then when that was a 3-month subscription, when that came to an end, I got it for my sister for her birthday, and then they both had such a lovely time with it, and I'd been looking at their stationery arriving, thinking how lovely all their lovely notebooks and key rings and pin badges were. When my sister's 3-month came to an end, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that, and it just so happened that it coincided with the Christmas box. So with Paper Gang, I should have got it all together. Do you know what? I think, spoiler, I think it's going to be in my gift guide, so you'll see more details there. But basically you get a box every month for 3 months with stationery, all sort of like themed around one designer, and this month it's the Christmassy box, and I got this lovely little tiny hardback notebook with thin lines, and I love thin lines in a notebook, and this is going to be my Vlogmas ideas notebook. So I'm going to sit and make some Vlogmas plans this afternoon, maybe draw out a calendar. I'm not so good, and I don't even know if we own a bloody ruler. Remember when like you went to school and like you had to have a ruler? Don't even know if we've got a ruler. Definitely not a 30cm one. Shatterproof, no. So yeah, so I'm gonna make some notes about Vlogmas, but Vlogmas is coming, and I am doing Vlogmas this year. I've done it for the past few years, and if you're looking for some Christmassy joy, then I do urge you to go back and check out those playlists of like last year's Vlogmas, the Vlogmas before, and I've been really delighted to hear a few of my faves are going to be doing it this year as well. One fave, including David, who's literally just bought me a cup of tea. Thank you so much. Oh, it's ever so hot. David's doing Vlogmas. If you're not subscribed to David, then go and check him out down below. You're much more organised than I am, aren't you?
Ish.
He's got stuff together, and yeah, his is looking very good. So I need to make a list of ideas. I've got a list of ideas. I need to plot them. I need to see where I've got holes. I need to see if there's any ideas that you got, anything you want me to do for Vlogmas. In fact, now, why not mention it now? If there's any ideas of things you'd like me to do for Vlogmas, then do write that down below in the comments. One thing I did last year, which I'm really hoping we can do this year, but I don't know what the lockdown situation is looking like. My friend Adam and I did a Christmas cook-off last year where we bought each other a bag of ingredients and then had to cook each other a meal for 4, I think it was, and we had such a good time doing that. And as I said, the playlist will be linked down below, but you can go and check that video out, and we had such a great time doing it. And hopefully lockdown is due to finish on the 2nd of December. Who knows what's happening? I think they're going to review it then. But yeah, if there's a chance that we can do that, then that would be good. If not, would you be up for doing that with me, David?
Yeah.
Yeah, David will be up for it. And another thing we did last year was we tried lots of Christmas sandwiches and had such a lovely time eating all those Christmas sandwiches. And I planned to do something, if not that same exact thing with Christmas sandwiches, something similar with mince pies, and maybe not David, maybe somebody else who I love and adore. But I don't know if that, again, I don't know if that's going to happen. If not, David, more sandwiches?
Yeah.
More sandwiches, why not? So yeah, so that's that. As I said, it's Saturday today. Strictly's on tonight, looking forward to that. Tomorrow is exciting. His Dark Materials is back. We watched the first episode of that last week, doing our normal His Dark Materials plan, which is get the old bed cinema. So we've got a big footstool which we put at the end of the sofa, get the duvet off the bed, pillows, sit down, have a lovely time. But tomorrow also in the UK, and I'm sure maybe in the US as well, the new series of The Crown is out, so we're very, very much looking forward to that, aren't we? I'm really involving David, and he doesn't feel well. I should just let him get on with it. Are you going to go and have a little lay down? No, he's not. But I haven't had any lunch today, and I think I'm going to have some scrambled egg on toast, so I'm going to go and do that now. Let me know how you are. Let me know how coronavirus and things are in your neck of the woods. Are you in lockdown again? If you're in the UK, hope you're okay and your lockdown's going, well, England, I think Wales's lockdown has ended now. If you're in England and you're in lockdown, I hope everything's going okay for you. Let me know how you are. Check in with me, just check in with me. And yeah, I'll see you all again soon for another booktube video. And I'm gonna drink my tea and do something with my little notebook. Bye!